everybody. Hi, Kara.
Hello.
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 I'm tired. How about you?
It's been a long week. Yes, yes. Hi, Kathy, Marilee, and MJ's here. Excellent. All right.
Yeah, why isn't my picture showing up? I guess I'm being shy. That's so me.
Hi, Darlene. Hi, Michelle. There's JJ Gerhart. JJ Gerhart. That's Jackie. Hey, Jackie. There's the other MJ. Oh, there's Amy May. Here she comes. Hello, Miss Ainsworth. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Remind me of your first name.
Martha.
Oh, you're a Martha
That's
too.
hard. Yes.
My
Yes.
God. All these Marthas. So I have to ask, we have two MJs here. What is your middle initial, Martha?
Ann.
Okay, so you're MA.
We've talked about this before. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I know you have to remind me, I
No,
feel
that's okay.
I'm like one of those little goldfish. It goes around, and every time it sees a little plastic castle, it's like,
Yes.
an Ani DeFranco tune, little plastic castles.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
Good to see you.
And here we go. Awesome. All right, this is a good group. How's everybody's week been?
Fast.
Yeah.
Hot.
And busy.
Yeah.
Do we have people from the Northwest on this? No, nobody from the Northwest. Okay, but people from people who are in hot areas. We in Kentucky usually have it's July 4th weekend. You go outside and you sit and you're completely still and you just sweat. But we have, it's 73 degrees out there. It is.
Wow.
What?
We don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. It's
What?
outside on Tuesday, but how about you guys? Who's the hottest here? Who's the hottest?
We're not.
You know I am.
Oh, Karen. Okay. You are
Arizona.
Oh, my
109 today.
Oh my,
Ooh, we were 101 yesterday in New Jersey.
oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Oh.
We're
Yeah.
a mild 82 in Minnesota.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's what I was
82.
going to say. Hello, JJ. I'm Minnesota too.
Jackie's my name.
Jackie. Hello,
Here you
Jackie.
are.
I'm
Yay.
Carol.
And Carol. Yay.
Yeah, it's pretty warm up here.
Yeah.
Well, here in North Carolina, we were in the like 99, 100% humidity yesterday.
Oh,
Ugh.
All day today, I am literally in a severe thunderstorm tornado watch alert right now. If for some reason I'm gone, that's why.
okay.
Video wise.
Oh, wish you the
Literally
best.
just video wise.
Here
Good,
in
good.
North
My
Carolina.
internet's gone out twice. Our power has flicked a couple of times. So
Oh my gosh, MJ.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Well, if the sirens go off,
hoping.
Yeah.
leave the call.
That's right.
See you guys. I'm out of here. Hi, Mary Sheridan.
Hi.
Good to see you all. Good to see you.
Yes.
And there is Elaine. Hi, Elaine.
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. We're just talking about the heat. Have you been spared there in the?
Not exactly. We
Okay.
haven't had it. We've been up to 30, that's close to 90 degrees
Okay.
a number of days, but not as bad as they've had it out west. And after 3 or 4 days, we do get a break.
Good.
We
Oh,
just
nice.
had a big thunderstorm go through
Yeah.
a little bit ago.
Yeah. Oh. Oop, hang on.
Funny thing is, it's hard to quilt when it's up to 30 degrees.
Yeah. You said it's hard to cook.
A
Quilt.
Oh, quilt. Yes.
I don't know how some of you do it who live in such hot areas.
Well, you know what? You don't live in Arizona without air conditioning. Okay. So I'm in 72 degrees weather all the time. But we only have about 25% humidity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas ours has been up in the 70-80%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got AC, so it's not like I am actually suffering that badly. But I still find my will to quilt goes away when it gets up there.
Our dear friends up in the Northwest, a lot of people don't have AC up there. And so it's just hell.
Exactly.
Terrible. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's about a few minutes after 6. It's really good to see everybody. I can't believe it's July. It was
Believe it either.
yeah. It was kind of a dead race for me this week. I had I'm doing where's my dinosaur? I'm doing some dinosaurs for with Annette Fry, and I just pieced one. Hang on, let me show you. So I launched my summer sew along. It's 2 dinosaurs a month, and in 2 ways. So yeah, let's just be an overachiever, right? So it's freeze and it's EPP. I want to learn how to do EPP. And we got somebody else. Oh, Marilyn. There we go. Okay. So this is
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
my God.
Isn't he cute? So
Very nice.
that's
Wow.
T-Rex without his teeth and an eyeball. And it's so he's the first one we're doing, and this is done freezer paper like I do my diamonds, and then we're doing another one with EPP. So that was fun. So I got to I had to launch that yesterday. I got to launch that yesterday, and then Diamonds and Drama Queens launched yesterday. You know, the next one.
Oh,
And it's
my.
all about the Polar Star, which is this beautiful gemstone that was owned by Joseph Napoleon. So anyway, the Polar Star was owned by Joseph Bonaparte, owned by Princess Tatiana Yusupov, and then her descendant Felix Yusupov, and who was involved in the murder of Rasputin. And then later Lady Dieterding, who was married to the wife of Henri Dieterding, who was the founder of Dutch Dutch Royal Shell Oil Company, who got kicked out of the company because he went on to marry the next Mrs. Dieterding, who was a Nazi spy. And
Wow.
and then Dieterding went on to have an affair with Adolf Hitler. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
drama queens. And so now this when Lady Dieterding finally died, in her gems went up for sale in 1980, and it was sold to an anonymous gem dealer in India, Sri Lanka. And so the Polar Star has now disappeared. Isn't that fun? It's just so
It was great, MJ. I enjoyed it. I watched it last night.
Yeah.
good. I'm glad.
same here. You
Oh,
are,
It was really fun, but I
the
mean,
histories are so great.
Mhm.
people are just crazy. I know.
Yeah. I remember doing a book report on Rasputin.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I think he got stabbed too. I mean, they were doing everything they could think of to kill him, and he wouldn't die.
Wouldn't die. I know. What is the
And
Indigo?
there's now doubt that a Russian killed him, because the type of gun they've found that killed him was used by British agents.
Ooh. Oh,
So
well,
in with all the others was a
Yeah.
British.
well, Felix Yusupov went to Oxford, where he met a lot of anti-Rasputin people. So he may have gone back and brought some of them with him, and maybe they used British revolvers. Who knows?
I think they were thinking of British attaché may have been part of the party where they tried to kill him, and pulled his gun and actually did the deed.
Ah, that's so awesome. We're a bunch of geeks. We're a bunch of history nerds, you guys. So all that to say, that was my week. And then so I just was able to just wind it down to spend some time with you all tonight at 7 o'clock. I've been looking forward to it. I poured myself a little glass of wine. Cheers. And
Cheers.
looking forward to it. I think basically the other MJ Shildon, has offered to do a presentation about the foil embellishment. And so before she loses power, why don't we do her first? And then afterwards, we can do our show and tells. Would you be okay with that?
Yes.
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 Great.
Good.
Okay, but right now, and I can pull this off, I have it all covered.
Ah,
Because I was afraid to take the paper off because I didn't know whether the teeth, I had to do something with the teeth and the eye. So,
Right.
but it looks like you peeled it all off.
Peeled it all off. Mhm.
And are you gonna do a video of how to do the teeth and the eye or something?
I will do that this weekend. Yes, I will.
Okay,
I
so
will.
Are we
now
going to get to see a reveal?
do we get to see a reveal?
I'll do a reveal. I'll do a
Yeah,
reveal right
Yeah,
here.
right now, a live reveal.
A live reveal if you wanna see it.
What kind of fabric did you use for your little
Drum
dino?
roll, drum roll.
I found some
Da,
that was
da,
marble.
da, da, da,
They
da.
were marble.
Thanks for the music. I was thinking exactly the same.
Go right ahead and sing. Ah, come on, come on. So it's like marble looking fabric is the idea.
So your piecing looks so perfect. Do you use the glue on the seams first and then sew, or?
I did
What's
use
your
the glue and it was wonderful. And these
Isn't it?
pieces are much bigger than the gemstones. So
Yeah, I'm looking at these pieces. They're very big.
yeah, and so it was really easy.
Much easier.
Yeah, much easier. Went fast. The coding is different
Yes.
but it's
Right.
much easier.
And
So,
she
and
doesn't
it's
use
fun
as-
because I haven't seen it yet either.
and she doesn't
MJ?
use as many hash marks as I use. Apparently, the person who helped her make it, I made the sample, said, "Oh, that's just too distracting." But for me,
Oh,
are important, and
I
was a little-
added a whole bunch of hash marks,
good for you. Good, good, good.
Especially-
MJ, what inspired dinosaurs?
especially in these long pieces.
Yes, yes.
I
Um,
added hash marks.
I can tell you what inspired the dinosaurs is that a woman that I met up in Portland, a woman that I met up in Portland she saw my demo of how I was doing the emerald, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I wanted to do a little dinosaur, a T-Rex, and I had no idea how I was going to do it." And she said, "This is how I'm going to do it." I'm like, "It's exactly." And so she showed me the little T-Rex, and I asked her if I could put it in my book. So her block is in my book. And so then she said, "Well, I've done 5 more. I have a series, and would you be interested in working with me to bring it to market?" I'd never done that before, and I thought, you know what? Why not diamonds and dinosaurs? So that's something different, right? It's just, you just throw things at the wall and see what sticks, and it's been fun. We've got about 40 people in the sew along, and it's good. We want way more, but it's a lot of fun. So she has a T-Rex, a Triceratops, a Stegosaurus, a Brontosaurus, a Dilophosaurus, and
Ankylosaurus or something.
Ankylosaurus. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
all right, here it goes.
Almost
Here it
there.
is.
3 more pieces.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, I missed it.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
it looks good.
Wow.
Looks great.
Oh,
So if you can see
Yay.
it, the fabric is all kind of marble looking.
Yeah.
Looks
beautiful.
great.
wow,
Good choice.
great.
great.
So there, he, she is, whatever.
And
Looks
So
so
anyways,
sweet without teeth.
yeah, he doesn't have teeth. I'll show you the picture with teeth, what he's supposed to look like. That's what he's,
Oh,
Okay.
Gary.
yeah, so
Well
there we
done.
go. It was fun. That one was a fun one.
And it goes together fast, doesn't it?
It went together very fast and
I bet. Yeah, because they're so big.
yeah.
Joan, are you doing them too?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't even looked at it because I'm doing what's behind me.
Ooh, okay, okay.
well, let us see what's behind her.
Exactly. Here we go. There you
Okay.
go.
Can you see it?
Oh, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. So here we go. So a couple of weeks ago, or months ago, I said I had all these jelly rolls.
Mhm.
And I said, what do I do with them? And you all said Bargello.
Mhm.
So
Wow.
I looked online and I got some patterns online, but I made this pattern myself.
Wow.
Wow.
Good job.
Well done.
I mean, I took a couple of patterns and I just got the, I got the gist of how I was supposed to do it. So I'm right now quilting it, and I'm doing clamshell quilting all the way around. And
Right.
I'm really having trouble getting my, I'm not using free motion. I'm using the foot, getting the curve right without getting it, the more I do it, the better I get. So I'm gonna have to rip out some earlier places, I think.
Understood. Or you could leave them and it just becomes part of the living, evolving Bargello.
That's true. But my perfectionism is, I'm thinking I mean, I don't want it perfect, but I think I'd like to have it a little more. So I am noticing that the more I do it, I'm getting how to turn it and getting a good curve.
Beautiful.
And I use that marker pen, and when you iron it, there's a little white line that's left. It doesn't disappear
Yes.
totally.
Yeah, sometimes
Yep.
friction doesn't do that, yeah.
So that's disappointing. If you look real close, you can see it. If you look, I mean, you can't see it, and you probably can't see it if it's hanging on a wall. But if you
Right.
go up close, you can see it.
Wow. It's really beautiful. How did you pick your colors? Were those all the colors in the jelly roll?
I just bought a bunch of Kona rolls that I liked,
Okay.
and I had about 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, but I see a print in there too, that
And
beautiful.
then I
opal.
got this print, and then the print was what I used so I took all the colors from my jelly roll and matched that print. So there's yellow, blues, greens, teals, pinks.
Fabulous. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Well done.
So I had fun. I'd like to do some more, and I guess I'll be better at it the next time.
Always. Always.
great.
always. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So I didn't do the book, the club, the thing this month
Okay.
that
Yeah.
you sent out, because this is what I'm doing.
I know. It's like one runway, lots of planes, one
Okay,
runway, and,
right.
one plane at a time.
That's
Exactly.
right.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. yeah. Well, wonderful. Okay, so we've had 2 show and tells. MJ, you're back, girl.
Back. Let's try it again. All right, guys. All right. This is a really simple, fun technique. It's
You're
almost-
welcome.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, simple, fun technique. I've got a bunch of notes here, but I'm going to, since for time constraint, I'm going to kind of whip through them.
Okay.
Basically what we're doing is applying a very thin layer of foil, million colors available, to fabric. I apply it and then I cut it up. So I'm not usually doing like a big piece of foil or anything like that. So here's samples of foil. And these are ones, as you can see, I've used a million times, and that's what I love about it. So we've got a watercolor, whoops, let me get this under the right screen here. There we go. You've got watercolor, you've got silvers, they come in a myriad of colors.
Wow.
And as I said in that little tutorial thing I sent out, to me, it's counterintuitive, because to me, oh, here's a pretty foil. I want to put this down on my fabric and iron it. No, all you'll get is melted foil and adhesive on your iron.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of ones I've used a million times.
Nice.
These are new ones that I haven't used yet. And this is how they pretty much come, is 6 by 12 inch pieces. They also come in, these are a yard long. Obviously I haven't unhooked these yet. So these are yard long, 12 inch pieces of foil.
Okay.
They also come in a tube. And because everything is so shiny, it's really hard to get any resolution here whatsoever. But this is Deco foil. It comes in tubes like this. There's 5 sheets in here. This is a watercolor series I bought. And it comes, there was a blue, a purple, a green, and 2 other colors. And they come like this. And the thing with the foil is it lasts forever. I mean, you can reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse them. So it's kind of fun. They all have to be applied with an adhesive. Adhesives are, there's 3 basic kinds. This is a liquid. Deco Foil is a brand name, iCraft liquid adhesive. It's a very thin, I'm not used to this, guys, as you can see. Very thin. I like this one a lot. Nesh, this is something probably half of our mothers use, and I'm serious. This is Boness Fuse powder. They used to use it, and still do, I guess, to bind fabric. Like if you had a rip in your jeans or something, they put this stuff on and iron it, and it fused the little piece. You brushed them up, I guess. And don't know, never done it, but that's what I read and I was told. So this is another product that really works cool. This is Golden Soft Gel Semi-Gloss. I'm totally sorry, but this is reversed for me, so I've got to get used to this. Semi-Gloss Soft Gel. You want soft because it keeps the fabric soft. It doesn't stiffen. Some of them will stiffen. So that being said, the easiest one is for me, this powder. So what you do is, I'm doing this very sparingly. It's got little holes on it like a salt shaker. There we go. I just open it up to 1 or 2. And you shake a little bit on. This is for a very kind of light effect. Got my little baby iron here. And the reason I said not to use a good iron is because these things melt really good on irons if you use it the wrong way. So what do we want to do? Let's do this is one I've used a million times.
Hey,
So-
MJ, can you pull your workspace over to the left?
Yep, I do. You're right.
That's
You're
okay.
right. You're right.
That's okay. Just
Done
so we
this one
can
on
see
Zoom before.
there.
I'm used to doing it in person.
I know, I totally get it. I totally get it. This is all new. That's perfect. Maybe lift it up a little higher, and this is great.
We're
Thank
there,
you.
we'll get it there. I can move
Perfect.
my stuff out. There we go. This is the first Zoom one I've ever done, so forgive me. But anyway, all right.
Yay,
Here we
good.
Hey, I've never done one. I think you're doing fantastic.
You're doing a good
Okay,
job.
here we go. So we have shaken a little bit of this powder. It's just like salt. It's pretty much the size of regular salt. I've sprinkled this on my black fabric. And for contrast, I'm gonna do, this is a piece of foil that I've used a million times. I'll put the green and blue on and we'll see what we get. And this is not a perfect technique. This is a fun kind of exploratory. Now, hopefully I put it down. Here's the dull side. Here's the foil side, and we iron. And we got a little bit of pressure. And we'll see. Hopefully this works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's a very, very forgiving and also sometimes not so successful technique. So you get a little range. So let it cool a couple seconds. Let's pull it up. Let's see what we get. There we go. And we have
Oh, look.
Nice.
Oh my
green,
goodness.
blue and green
Lovely.
little flecks. Now, in my experience, I don't like glitter. But you know, if you were doing what would we do, MJ? Maybe emerald,
Yes.
something like that. One or
Or-
two facets, 1 or 2 little tiny facets with that little glitter in them would reflect the light.
Or maybe an opal.
And maybe an opal. So that's kind of how I use it. So that's a good example of the crystals.
Butterfly wings.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
Nice.
The second technique, it's probably not my favorite, but it is what it is Steam-A-Seam. Steam-A-Seam, I don't know how many, I suspect all of you have used Steam-A-Seam, or there's Keaton Von Light, there's a whole bunch of products like that. You cut out a shape. And I've ironed it on, no, I haven't ironed it on. Oh, yes, I'll iron it on. I thought I had already. All right, so you iron, I cut this out of, where'd it go? It's here somewhere. Anyway, it's Steam-A-Seam double-sided adhesive, web adhesive. And you peel off one side and you cut off the other, cut it out and iron it onto a piece of fabric. Let it cool. To be honest, this is probably my least favorite technique, only because you get a solid design, and that's just not something I do a lot. But let's put the same blue-green we put on it here, and theoretically, it's going to iron onto the whole piece. But since I've used this foil before, and it's got little pieces of holes in it, which is what I love, it's not going to. We're going to get some spaces, which I'm not letting this cool enough. I'm being a little antsy here.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so we still got a few little spaces left there.
Bring
So,
it up into the camera.
Can you
so what could we do?
move it up?
We'll move it up.
I'll move it up. I heard you. There we go.
Nice.
We got a little few spaces there. So.
But I like that. That's cool.
Let's take another piece of foil. I'm sorry. Are we okay?
It looks like Tim Holtz fabric.
There you go. So we had a few spaces left. So let's take another piece of foil, different color. And let's see what happens. And for what it's worth, this little tiny iron, I got it at Walmart for like $10.99. It works. It works as good as, I don't want to embarrass myself, but it works as good as my really expensive, very fashionable $150 iron.
Oh my gosh. Oh
It's
my
really
God.
embarrassing. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
So now, and so you could apply another color. Now you could use it as it is, which I certainly have done in quilts. I've done a lot of leaf. I'm a big fall person, so I do a lot of stuff with leaves and that kind of stuff. But you could also, if you just did this as a square, cut it apart and use it for what our project is facets. You know, a facet in whatever, a tourmaline maybe, or a, you know, whatever. So that is using Steam-A-Seam. That's the second. We've done the crystals. Now this is Steam-A-Seam. Now we're going to do the other process, which is using the gel adhesive I'm sorry, this is a liquid, this is a gel. They're pretty much the same type of adhesive, except this is very thin, and it just comes in this little jar, this little bottle, and it's got a little pointed tip, so it's not good for a lot of things. This one, obviously, you can use it in a bigger dimension. So I've used these in a couple different ways. Now, you have to let this stuff dry for like a few hours. So obviously, by the magic of television, I have already done this, so we can see how it works. So this is this leaf. Whoops, I keep holding it up the computer. This leaf that I have embellished, that I have put the gel on, and I'll show you here.
Move it up,
I'm sorry.
move it up.
You're missing.
I
us.
know that I'm terrible with this. It's the first time I've done this, and I'm used to
it's just practice. No, you're good.
used to do it in person. So anyway.
Yeah.
So we've got our leaf here. This is alive. This is from my hydrangea bush right outside.
That's a real leaf. Yeah, okay.
A real leaf. And I like the real leaves because you get the veins.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Mhm.
You get the veins and everything. So I am going to do this, and I'm going to get my little pad, my little acrylic thing here. Oh my God, my camera fell down. Get back up. Okay,
There you go.
okay. This is hydrangea leaf. I've got it on my sill pack kind of thing. I'm gonna take some of the gel and we're gonna apply it to the whole back of the leaf because I want the veins to show.
Ooh.
Okay. And I don't want to use that piece of fabric. Oh my God, where'd my piece of fabric go? All right, I lost my piece of fabric, but what you're going to do is I'll just do it on here. Pretend this is a piece of fabric. We're going to turn it this side down. We're going to put it on a piece of fabric. And we're going to brayer it, or I use a brayer. And you're going to roll it down. So you get a really good impression. You peel it up. And again, by the magic of television, here we go.
Okay.
And hope this works because it's supposed to get, the thing with the gel and the liquid is they tell you have to let it dry. I found that if it dries 100%, I'm not as happy with it.
Okay.
So I let it dry. This is tacky. I did this yesterday and I put a piece of stuff over it. So it would, a piece of just plastic over it so it wouldn't totally dry out. I did two different leaves from my garden. So let's see how this works. And this is, to me, this is the fun of it. I have no idea how this is going to come out. This may come out really cool. What color foil? Someone tell me what color foil we want to use. The fall leaf. Should we try the red? I've not used this red before.
Red, yeah.
Let's try the red, see what happens. And you never know. That's, to me, that's the fun of it. Is you get,
MJ,
now see
are
here,
you,
I personally.
you're not going to melt your mat with your iron, are you?
No, it's got some feet on it. It's okay.
You
Now
still-
here's what I was talking about, shiny side up. To me, intuitively, I would think, oh, I want this red to show. So I'm gonna go like this.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hmm.
All you'll have is a huge mess on your iron.
Huh.
So shiny side up. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's very counterintuitive. I would definitely have put the red facing down.
Yep.
Yeah.
yep.
And the young lady who said to me about the iron is absolutely right. I meant to bring my little ironing pad over here and I forgot to. Not the iron itself, but ironing on my cutting thing. I didn't even need to do that. Okay.
Is
And
the foil washable?
I'm sorry, I put it in the notes that I did this a little bit on on my wool pad, my wool felt pad, or my iron board, and it was too soft. This is it's an ironing surface, but it's really hard.
Hmm.
And that seems to transfer the foil a lot better. The soft doesn't seem to do it.
Hmm.
Oh, this is the fun part. Let's see what we get. We get anything good? We get anything bad?
Ooh.
We got a very
Oh
pretty,
my gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
we got a
wow.
very pretty
Oh.
hydrangea leaf. All right, so there's still some glue here. Let's try a piece of gold. See what
Yes.
happens. Let's put some gold on top of that. And let's
Is the foil washable?
yes, it is.
Ah.
It absolutely is. Or I'm told you. Now, I do this mostly on art quilts and like what we're doing in this project with our gems. So I don't plan on washing them. I hang most of my stuff on walls or give it away or whatever. I've done big quilts, huge quilts for years, and I'm over it. All my kids have got quilts. All my grandkids have got quilts, so I'm done. I'm just doing fun stuff now. All right, let's see if we get any gold. We do.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh.
So the bottom line is you can either do it like as a particular thing or you can cut it up. And I personally like the irregularity of it. I don't want a perfect leaf, you know.
More like nature.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if I want it perfect, I'll buy it from China. I don't know. So anyway, so that is with the, I don't want to get myself lost here. That is using the thicker gel. And then we've done that one. Let's see, what else have I got here? Oh, okay, this is probably the last technique. And this is using, it's using the liquid. On this one, I use the liquid foil, the liquid adhesive. And I used a brush, like this is a fan brush. And I'm not going to do it, but by the magic of, again, TV, I've already done this because you have to let this dry. So as you can see, I've already done it. Basically what you do is you dip it in your stuff and you just brush, 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 brush. And that's got to dry for 2 or 3 hours. And then you apply the foil. So what do we want to do this one in? What coloring? Maybe they got some suggestions?
Is it a
Purple.
leaf? Is it a leaf?
This is what color
Pink.
rainbow. This
Oh,
is a
blue.
rainbow foil.
yellow.
So, well, I'm going to do rainbow. I already pulled rainbow. This is rainbow, so it's a bunch of colors together.
oh,
Mm.
So I'll do half of it in one and I'll do half of another. So let's put this down. And again, see, look, here you go.
yep,
You just did it.
Everybody,
yep,
what can you guys tell me? What did I just do?
yep.
It's
Upside down.
Upside down.
Got it.
Upside down.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, it makes a huge mess on your iron. Huge, huge mess. But it just seems, it's just so counterintuitive to me because
Yeah.
to me, oh, I want the foil on it, so let's put the foil down to the fabric.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Sec. See what we get. That's what I love. You just never know how it's going to come out.
Yes.
Coming out okay. The Friday night gods are with me. There we go.
Push it up a little bit. Push it up a little bit. Oh,
Mm.
Oh, that's
Now see,
pretty.
wouldn't that be pretty in what, an amethyst? or-
yes. Yeah. Aquamarine. Yeah.
Aquamarine,
Oh,
aquamarine.
Northern Lights.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And you just cut little, you just cut little pieces. You don't have to do, it's not like, to me, it's not like over bling. It's not like I want glitter, glitter, glitter.
Right.
Kind of. So this is what they called watercolor.
Nice.
That came from this company. The ones that came in the tube, the Deco foil. All right, let's put another color on the other half. What do we want to do?
Pink.
Pink?
Pink.
All right, I heard pink. Do I have pink?
Is the MJ, is that a leaf again? The design on there, was that, or was it?
No, this was just, all I did with this one is I take a fan brush
Okay, right, and just
the
put
liq-
the,
with
right.
the liquid adhesive
Okay.
and just kind of gently brush.
So once this is done, then you could cut pieces out of it and use pieces.
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
what I do. You cut pieces out of it.
Right.
And it is, I'm told, totally washable. Like I said, I use it in my art quilts, so I don't wash them.
Mm.
Okay,
Don't know, I'm just going what they say, but they said if once you put it on and heat it doesn't even say to heat set it, but I usually put a pressing cloth on and heat set it. Then it's totally washable. So let's try another color on this. Let's see what we get. Someone said pink. I don't know if I have
Purple. Purple or pink is what this MJ said.
I got purple in my hand. Let me see. Pink. And you can use these, like I said, you can use these a million times. Because this one, as you can see, I've used like forever.
Uh-huh.
And that's what makes it fun to me, is that you get different, you get different colors on it. So let's do the purple, and I'm gonna overlap it on the other one, just in case there's still some little adhesion on the other side. Oop, see, I did it. Did you see me? I did it. I did it the wrong side.
No, you didn't.
No, you
I
didn't.
did. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You didn't.
I didn't.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
I'm so hyper about that.
It's so confusing, yeah.
I have a little, one of the little, like little clover irons, those little tiny irons. It's still
Mhm.
in the other room where I did it wrong and it totally just melted through. It just went and just melted through the whole thing.
Oh.
Put a Post-it on it that says right side up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. I put shiny.
What is it about the foil that one side is a mess and the other side, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how messy it can get. All right, let's put it here.
Are there any
Everything
chemists
good.
among us?
Wait, need a little more heat.
Well, I think this would be amazing technique to make some opals. I do. Or
Yes.
some
That
lapis,
would be great.
lapis
Mm.
lazuli. Oh my God, some lapis lazuli would be fabulous.
Okay, this did, well, it worked on one side. Let me try it. I think I didn't have enough foil on the other.
I think even like the Mystic Topazes, they have all those different colors that just shimmer.
That's right, Darlene. Yes.
You don't, to me, it's just my personal opinion, but you don't want to use, I mean, it's not like I want like glitter, but,
Right.
and I'll show, I've got some samples here I'm gonna run by in a few seconds here. Because I've pretty much gone through how you do it. You got three basic, and you gotta have the foil, obviously, and you gotta have the adhesive, and you gotta have the iron. And it's a lot of it is just playing around and having fun. All right, we got a little bit here.
Okay, we need to see, there oh.
Oh.
Mm.
wow.
Oh.
And the one color over the other
Careful.
just gives it so much interest.
It does.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of bling. So here, let me show you. Let me find my boards here. You guys are probably bored out of your mind, but let me show you here.
Oh, wow.
These are out of the way here, out of the way, get them under here. Okay.
Wow.
This is using the liquid iCraft, this.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
This is using Steam-A-Seam, where you get one big blotch
Mm,
Mhm.
too, because that'd be a cool little facet
mhm.
somewhere along the line. This is the heat and bond, this is the crystals,
Mhm.
these fusing crystals.
Okay.
And this is a combination of both, so you can see where you could do it really solid if you wanted to, or, more sparingly. Okay, this is just the crystals on black.
Oh.
So, you can do them however you want to do them. This is a little bit heavier down here, obviously. And this is all play. I just play. I like to play. I'm a child. I like to play.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, these two are, this is using the watercolor on, with the gel.
Mm. Mhm.
Okay, so it's a little bit heavier coating, so it picks up the foil a little bit heavier. And that would be cool, cut out. I cut these in diamonds just because of what we're doing.
On point.
I like
The shape you wanted, obviously. I'm not as happy with this one. This is Steam-A-Seam.
Okay.
And the reason, I'm gonna try to get it here so we can see it. I'm almost thinking Heat and Bond Light might work better. I'm a Steam-A-Seam. I do a lot of raw edge applique, and I love Steam-A-Seam for that. For this, I'm almost thinking the Ultra Bond Light might be better because, and I don't think you guys can see it, but the webbing, the little webbing shows.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can see
Mm.
a tiny bit the outline of where the webbing is. It's not big. I mean, I'm a stupid perfectionist sometimes, so probably no one else would notice it, but you ladies are artists just like I am, so you probably would notice it, but it's still beautiful.
Well,
This
you
is-
could use it for
it still cuts some really
inclusions.
cool. This is a, it's not a watercolor, it's just a, it's this. This is primarily this foil.
Okay.
You can see it. You can't see it, but it's very
Can't
iridescent.
really, so, yeah.
Yeah, you can't see it in the light. It's very iridescent. So
Nice.
that's what that one was.
Okay.
This is if you took a stencil. And this is, and again, you just can't see it because of the light, but here, it's a very gold. It's an outline of a leaf and it's gold. And it's really very pretty. I did a whole quilt actually with fall leaves using
That
it.
is pretty.
Mm.
This is if you use a solid stencil. And again, you can't see the shine, but it's
Mhm.
the glitter. So most relevant to ours.
Oh,
This
Wow.
is the purple.
wow.
I used the the Nash, Bow Nash stuff, and I used this brush and and then did the foil, and then I cut it apart and used the facets.
Oh,
I love that.
it's
Mm.
lovely.
Oh, you used on point.
Oh, I love
Love
that too.
Oh,
Wow.
There we go, ladies. That's all I've got.
Thank you.
MJ, thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
thank
do
you.
that with my grandchildren. Thank you.
You're welcome. This was fun. Any questions, just shoot me an email or whatever.
That was wonderful.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, that was fun. MJ,
That was good.
lovely. Thank you. I mean, my
That
brain
was
is
good.
going like this, thinking of all of the different ideas that I've been thinking I want to do. And that would add a dimension to it that I definitely.
Mhm.
Oh, here, Patty Espinosa is here from Guatemala. Hang on. Patty. There's Patty. Hi, Patty. Good to see you. Hi, Patty. Okay, so Patty is from Guatemala, and we're going to continue doing a show and tell. We just had a wonderful demonstration of foil embellishment from MJ Sheldon.
I do.
Karen, okay.
You guys, I'm a month behind everybody. But I finally got,
Ooh.
Oh,
It-
Ooh,
it's
that's
Oh,
pretty.
nice.
and
Nice.
I just love it. When I revealed it, it was just everything I expected it to be. So now I get to start on the butterfly, and I'll try to get the butterfly done before next time. So
No judgment. No judgment.
no, but that's for me.
Okay.
So Karen, what's the butterfly?
No, I didn't do the butterfly.
Yeah, but what,
Oh, that was the June pattern.
Yes.
oh,
This is the
yes,
May.
the one that I haven't done either.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Right.
far, I've only managed one.
Yeah, that one, John.
I love it.
That's
This is the
That one, yeah.
sunshine. This is the sunshine.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sunrise sapphire.
Oh, so yeah, sunrise sapphire.
How did you do with the set-in seams? Are you good with those? You felt
You
good?
know what? I have done so many hexagons,
Ah.
sewing them. I am such a good wide seam person. Not a problem.
All right, you guys, anybody have questions about Y seams? Go to Karen Powell.
There you go.
No, you take a class where you have to make a whole quilt out of hexagons.
I
So.
love it. Who's
I'll
next?
show up on your doorstep.
Okay, that's the deal. That's the deal. It's nice and warm here, and you can go swimming. And
I have a diva diamond that I'm working on right now.
Ooh, show us.
we see.
It's only half.
Oh,
It's a Clark. It's the Clark.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh, that's
pretty.
nice.
I like that.
Oh,
it's
Amy.
beautiful.
So
What is that one again?
it's a diva diamond. It's the Clark diamond.
Beautiful.
It's the other block of the month I'm doing. It's the Diamonds and Drama Queens, and it's the Clark Pink. And how did you like putting it together, Amy?
It's actually really easy to put together. It's not as difficult as Elizabeth, but I'm using the leftovers of her to make this one.
You're using
What
what?
size?
The leftovers of Elizabeth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Well,
And
Elizabeth
what
is,
size is that one?
It's the 12-inch block. Is what I'm. So
Can you hold it up again so we can see it?
yeah, this
Now,
is all
it's,
we have.
it's kind of a curve shape, right?
Yeah.
Will it be kind of
Beautiful.
a rounded square?
Well, there's background pieces that go on, but I'm not going to put them on because I want a round
Okay.
table thing for my table at work.
oh, cool.
Oh,
That'll be great.
So I'll just quilt it
Beautiful.
and bind it as a oval.
Nice.
lucky work.
It's
Nice.
beautiful.
mhm.
Thank you, Amy. Oh,
I
fabulous.
got last month's and this month's done, finally.
All right, who's that? Let me go ahead and
MJ,
spotlight you. All right, girl, let's see. Spotlight, there she is. Here we go.
Maze,
Oh, great.
Mm,
hey May.
Love the colors.
Wow.
Well, I'm trying to do the whole series. I'm doing other ones, but I'm trying to do the whole series in these colors because that's my bedroom. So
It looks like a platinum
this
spin
was the
up.
bedroom, and then this was our.
Oh,
oh,
Oh, wow.
that's
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah.
gorgeous.
Oh, anyway, that's my this month's accomplishments.
Can you hold it up again?
Yeah, could you,
Yeah.
yeah, let's see more.
Oh,
What
that's
size is
beautiful.
that one?
Well, you know,
Looks like an 8.
it would be the 9-inch,
9.
Oh,
but it came out a lot smaller than the 9-inch.
Beautiful.
And I think I
I
did
love
it right, but I'm gonna have to, because I want to put these all together
Yeah.
in form. So I'm gonna have to add some borders or something to this one to get it up to
And what's
spec.
that one, MJ, that you're holding up?
Is that the butterfly?
That's a butterfly.
Oh, okay. It's just gorgeous.
And what
Thank you.
colors did you use in it? All grays? Was there a blue and then yellow?
Gray, blue, a little bit of silver, but mostly gray, blue, silver, and I introduced a little bit of a taupe.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm seeing some yellow and it might be from taupe.
That's the taupe. That's the taupe. It's
Okay.
really- yeah, it's kind of a.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's
Taupey
gorgeous,
color.
gorgeous,
Mhm.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that it's smaller. One of the things that I've learned from, I mean, I learned so much from you all, and one of the things I've learned is as you're putting all of these little seams together, it shrinks because every time you have a seam, there's just even a fraction of an inch that
Mhm.
is removed. And so if you have something like Elizabeth and you're doing all those seams, it's going to be really, it's going to take your 1/4 inch seam allowance away from it. It's going to be almost sliver thin. I'm doing a collaboration with Becky Goldsmith for Creative Spark. And she was like, you know, she was saying to me, MJ, we need to make sure that our medallion, which is a big gemstone, needs to be exact because she's going to be putting borders, which are exact.
Mm.
And so one of the things I'm thinking of doing, and I'd like to maybe encourage you guys to do this, is on your, and I think I'm going to write this into the patterns, is on the outside edge. Let's use a different highlighter. So when you get your pattern, whether it's, you know, you put it together, whether it's a 9-inch, a 12-inch, you know, or the 6-inch, take a highlighter, whether it's, you know, another color besides the one that you're going to do your sections, and outline the outside perimeter. And what you'll know to do then is whenever you see, say it's pink, whenever you see a pink highlighter, you'll know that edge needs to be, instead of a 1/4 inch seam allowance, put a 1/2 inch seam allowance.
Oh, okay.
mm.
And so
Good
that, so what you'll do, or even a 3/4 seam allowance. So basically,
yeah.
a nice fat seam allowance, and you can trim it down to what you
Mhm.
want, rather than going, oh my gosh, it's smaller than I expected.
Yeah.
So let's do that here on out, and I will start
Mhm.
writing the instructions. Outline the perimeter of your block with a highlighter, that you'll know that whenever you see that color, add a 3/4 inch seam allowance.
Okay.
That's the background, right? The
Background or the gem? Yeah, same
It's,
question.
it's the outside. It's the outside. of the-
background, yeah.
It's not always the background
Not always.
because,
No, it isn't.
see, in here, it's
Right.
not the background.
That's right.
It's only the corners.
So
Right.
I don't know how that would work. I'm, all right.
Well, I actually did that. I actually did that only well, I did it because of an accident.
So hang on, let me get my little dinosaur. So I have this, let me spotlight myself here real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so here's my little dinosaur. So I've got my little dinosaur, and say this is a gemstone, a little dinosaur gemstone. And what I'm going to do then is, let me show you. I'm going to, on the edge, on the outside perimeter of my pattern, I'm going to highlight, and I'm doing this, I'm going to do a little bit. So, I'm sorry. So just on the outside perimeter of the pattern, I'm going to do a highlight. And when I cut all these apart and I see that orange, I'm going to know, this edge right here of this piece, this edge and this edge over here are going to be 3/4 inch or a 1/2 inch rather than a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
That
I will,
works.
what I will do is I will start writing that into the directions. I actually added it into my on point that I did for another pattern that I did for my free pattern. And I will start writing that into these and help you kind of understand that concept. And that'll help you kind of go, oh, now I can trim it down rather than going,
Mhm,
"What do I-"
Right, right.
Yeah, like my regular paper piecing has that thicker line, so we know that it has to extend to right there. So that's an easy concept for me to understand.
Perfect. Good, good,
So
good.
what are you doing with Becky? I have a lot of classes from Becky on Creative Spark. I just love her. She is so wonderful.
Good, good. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a class for Creative Spark. I'm going to be doing a lot of, I'm going to be using our Tiny Treasures Club and our Diamonds and Drama Queens over the course of the next couple of years, you know. So you guys have been
Awesome.
my introductory and you guys got the first draft of all of these. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody else may know this. What is Creative Spark?
Okay.
Yeah,
Creative
neither.
Spark is CNT Publishing's new online platform for learning. You know,
It's one-
what's that? Oh, so Patty, why don't you talk a little bit more about your experience with it?
Oh, well, what they did is, I mean, I used to actually live in California. And so I know the people that own, you know, and how it started and everything. So CNT Publishing decided with everything that was going on with COVID to do, and they've wanted to do it for a while, but they started an online platform where they have instructors are people that have published books with them. And so they do actual courses and classes related to their books. And Becky actually has done a lot of different things, not always related to the books. But they have, oh gosh, quite a number of instructors on there now. And like it's just been published books with CNT Publishing. And they're wonderful classes. And then sometimes actually some of them have done, Becky has done that also, is they'll do like a live session related to whatever the class is. Jennifer Sampu, who actually is married to one of the sons of CNT Publishing and also does, you know, fabrics and patterns and stuff, beautiful fabrics. She actually she has 2 classes on there and has done a live session where we actually worked with Jennifer, you know, for classes. And so we got to you know, work with her. She would look at our stuff and, you know, tell us, you know, what we were doing or how it looked and stuff from a creative process. And it's just it's a super wonderful platform. It's really, really nice.
I'm so glad you had that experience of it being a good thing. I will let Sophie know. I just had my cohort
love
meeting. Yes, yes. I'm in a cohort with gosh, Valerie Goodwin, who basically, by the way, has she's one of the featured artists in Quilt Folk, the thing that came out, and Becky and Jennifer and Cindy Grisdella and some other people. So basically, we're all kind of a support group for each other, going, okay, you need to kick ourselves in the butt to get us going, because honestly, I mean, there's so much going on and there's all this happening. You know, taking time out to create a class is, you know, we've got to figure out, okay, so the equipment and the lighting and all of that, it's been kind of crazy. So anyway, so I'm going to have classes, but you guys already have done the class. I'm doing a collaborative with Becky Goldsmith. And so if you're interested in that, that'll come out probably in September.
Oh, gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Becky, like I said, she's wonderful. She is an amazing.
I'm telling you what, she's the real deal. Real deal.
Yeah.
Who else has some show and tell before we wrap?
I
I
have
do.
Okay, now who's this? Who's the I do?
Carol I have something else.
Okay, yeah, Carol, here we go.
This is just, and I'm kind of the wild one who uses all kinds of fabrics from my other projects for the Tiny Treasures.
Love it, love it.
So this is my butterfly, and it's kind of a fun one.
Oh, yes.
It's
So-
Looks like a
great.
butterfly.
You can see the
It does.
butterfly in the center.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it goes with
Oh.
the quilt that I was making. I've been I've been taking the projects that I've been working on and then just taking the fabrics and sticking them into a gemstone. And then I'm going to put them all together at the end. So
You put that on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my iPad showed me off to the side a little picture of it as well as the Facebook side one. And
Yeah.
the little picture, it just looked like it was dusted with gold, the way all the dots worked out.
Oh,
Mm.
pretty.
Carol,
Yeah.
hold it up again. You know what it reminds me of? If you could hold it
What?
up again, it looks like a butterfly on Broadway.
Oh,
Reminds me of Van Gogh, that for some reason.
oh,
It's beautiful.
Oh.
Like lights of Broadway or little fireflies or
It
something.
does, yeah.
It's just fabulous.
okay. So anyway, it was a hummingbird quilt I was working on it's a 1 block wonder. And then I had some leftover stuff and I just
Nice.
threw it together. So
I love it. I love it.
there it is.
You know, it's such a joy for me. You guys, I do the patterns and you guys make the art. It's great. Who else has got something to show?
I do.
I have my little block.
Okay, let's do Michelle and then Marilyn. Okay, so Michelle, I'm going to spotlight you and then we're going to do Marilyn.
My butterfly.
Oh,
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Going around.
oh,
What did you
wow.
like about making it? What did you enjoy about it?
It gets easier every time I do one.
Oh, good.
Ah, Isn't that the truth?
It's quilted. Did you quilt it, Marilyn?
Yes, this is quilted.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
Awesome. Mhm.
Absolutely very beautiful. Well done, Michelle.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look at Marilyn. Hi, Marilyn. It's good to see you,
Hi.
sweetheart. Hang on, I'm going to spotlight you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks nice.
Holy moly. Isn't
Yes.
that beautiful?
That's the little block. It's 6 inches.
No.
Oh, my.
wow.
Holy
Oh,
moly.
goodness.
I love it.
Crazy.
But
Wow.
I like doing the 6-inch blocks.
And you look like an emerald tonight. Look at you,
Oh, thank you.
beautiful emerald girl.
It's an old tie-dye shirt.
It's
I love it.
gorgeous.
I love Okay.
I'm still
We could
using
just-
my cherry wood scraps.
Perfect. Beautiful.
You wouldn't miss a couple of pieces for me to make one of the tiny treasures from your shirt, would you?
They're knit. It's a knit shirt. It's a t-shirt.
Oh,
That'll
Mm.
just make
You
it a
could
little
back
more
it with
challenging.
something.
Stabilize it with.
Yeah, she could.
who else? Who else is going to show us their gorgeous stuff?
I'll show you something a little different.
Okay, Darlene.
As you know, I wasn't a quilter before COVID started, and it was my COVID hobby. But one of the things that I did before COVID was work with glass, and all of that got postponed due to COVID. And now things are opening up. So all these classes have been rescheduled, and I've been spending time there. And this is one of the things
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that I
Oh
made out.
my.
Yes,
Is it glass?
it's glass. Yeah.
Oh my
oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
lovely. Did you do bars and then cut it and fuse it? Is that how you did
Yes,
that?
it's pattern bars. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Can I ask where your studio's at? I don't know where you're located.
I'm in New Jersey,
That is
so I
absolutely-
go.
Go ahead.
Where are you?
I'm in Minnesota.
Ah, yeah.
Where are you in New Jersey? How, it's a big state.
Central, over by Rutgers,
Okay.
Rutgers University, Central Jersey.
Central.
About 45 minutes from New York City.
That's stunning.
Darlene, that is absolutely gorgeous.
It
It
is
is.
beautiful.
Makes me wanna
Thank
move.
you. Thank you. So that's been, I've been working with my kiln and not my sewing machine lately, but I've been cutting my pieces for my stones so I don't fall too far behind.
I love it.
But yeah, I got a little sidetracked there for a while.
So you know what, you guys, honestly, I truly think we're being hustled here. We've got a true artist in our midst. There's like, yeah, I'm just a new quilter and yeah. We've got a Georgia O'Keeffe in our midst here, like all of you all.
That is,
It's so beautiful. Okay, I love glass. I love that medium. And you know what that reminds me of are those bowls, and we need to do some more of those bowls, those fabric bowls. And I know Joanne Reiser had done one of those bowls. Carol, did you do a bowl?
I didn't. I did get the book, but I've been busy with the dinosaur now.
I know. Time
And
and
I'll-
money, right? Time and money.
But yeah, I'd like to do a bowl, a gemstone bowl, and I have to think about that and how I do it. So
Yeah, I know. And you know, I think if I have some extra spare time is to think about how I might take one of the gemstones and carve it up into the bowl shape that we could actually do it. Maybe let me think about that. So
yeah, because I don't want to create a gemstone and then cut it apart. I'd
Oh,
rather
yeah, I don't want to.
make it
Right,
into
right,
the
right.
pattern that fits, and then you just sew a seam.
right.
So
let's see, we've heard from just about everybody except Kathy, Mary, Jackie, and Josie. Hi, Josie. I thought you were going to be traveling. It's good to see you, my darling. Oh, you're on mute, babe. Ask to unmute.
There we go.
Hi.
I am in a small town called Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And I've been traveling for the last few days and will be traveling for a few more until I get home. But I did not bring my blocks, and I don't know if you're keeping track, but I was a little behind. So I'm hoping that at the next meeting, you'll let me show my progress.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been, the weather here has been thunderstorms every few hours and water main breaks and all that kind of stuff. But I'm visiting friends and family that I haven't seen for 2 years.
Oh, my.
So
That's
it's
nice.
been wonderful.
And how sweet of you to take time out to spend time with us while you're there with friends and family. So thank you
Yes.
for that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they're letting me spend time with you.
Wonderful. Well, good to see you, Josie. Really good to see you.
Likewise.
Hey, MJ, you talked about doing can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is MJ, the other MJ. You talked about doing the gems into a bowl.
Yeah.
I'm doing one because I've got one half done. Because the beginning of this whole series, I did, like the first pattern or two in a couple different colorways and blah, blah, blah. And I took one of them that I wasn't going to put into a quilt, which I'm kind of doing all the colors I'm doing now to put into something.
Okay.
So I did one of the odd ones and put it into one of the bowls. It's coming out pretty cool.
Can't wait to see it. Do you think we'll see
I'll
it?
do it.
next month or
I'll
so?
show it next month.
Okay,
Or
good.
next time, whatever.
Perfect. Which gem is it?
I got two of them up. This isn't it, but this is the design. I don't know which one this is. Here, wait a minute. Give me a sec.
And then Jackie, I want to hear what's happening with you. What's on your?
It's this one in a different colorway.
Yes, awesome. Snowball.
Is that Snowball? Okay, it's Snowball. It's a different colorway, but it's that pattern.
Okay, perfect. Good, good.
And you
good.
were able to cut it. I was able to cut it. Knit and knit. Well, you don't see that. You can't see what I'm doing, but anyway, you were able to cut it that
Hold
way.
it up again. Hold it up again, please.
Hold it up again. Okay, here we go.
Hold still.
So this one you were able to cut.
Beautiful. Can you move it up on your screen?
Move it up on your screen.
I am, I think.
Up, there you
There-
go.
There. Okay.
All right, very
I'm
nice.
obviously a very challenged visual person, so anyway.
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, MJ. It's going to be gorgeous.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah. I love the bowls. I absolutely love doing those kind of things. So anyway.
Jackie, what's going on with you, girl?
Well, I've finished 4 more chapters in GIA. Actual, yep. So I'm on chapter 26 out of 36. I'm getting there.
Okay, so
Mm.
which certification are you going for?
This is for the graduate gemologist. I've done all the others.
Wow.
So this is the
Wow.
final.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I've finished 2 other quilts, big quilts for gifts.
Congratulations. Are you enjoying the classes?
I am.
Do you think it's worth it? I mean, are you, what, can you tell us what you're going to be doing with that afterwards? Or is this just for personal enjoyment and, expand?
So I'm a bench jeweler besides all my other hobbies and
There you
things
go.
like that.
Okay,
So when I set a stone, I wanted to make sure that, yes, it is indeed a sapphire, it's this quality, things like that. So in order to do that, you really need to be a graduate gemologist.
yeah.
Oh, neat.
So these are all my retirement plan once I retire from technology. So this is why I'm learning all this.
Oh, wow.
You're in Minnesota. Can you tell me where you are in Minnesota? Because I
Yes,
am.
I'm in Lake Elmo.
Oh, okay. I worked for 3M for 39 years. so-
Okay, I'm with Unisys.
Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. Thank
We
you.
have a bench jeweler amongst us. So guys, we need to know what we're talking about. And if not, you need to set us straight.
Okay,
Okay, good.
no, you really have an amazing knowledge of gems, MJ. You really do.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that. It's just a love, right? When you're passionate about something, you want to
Oh.
be all about it. So
Yes.
yeah.
And
thank-
I can hardly wait to make one into an Alexandrite. That's one of my faves, that and sapphires.
yeah,
It is mine too.
yeah.
I
Alexandrite.
love Alexandrites.
So Jackie, can I tell you something? You guys, can I tell you something fun? This morning I was supposed to have a conversation with a woman, but we got our time zones mixed up and we're going to do it again next Thursday. She is the woman, her name is Dr. Coraline Wright Whitney, and she is a huge collector. And she's a gemologist. She got her GIA degree after she left academia as a biostatistics person. But she donated the Whitney Alexandrite at the Smithsonian of the National Gem
Oh,
Park.
my.
And
Wow.
and she also donated the Whitney, what's called the Whitney Flame Topaz. Have I showed this to you guys yet? Okay,
Mm-mm.
let me do this right now. And I am working with the International Quilt Museum. I think I told you this last time. We're doing an exhibit. We're going to do it a little later, April through July, in another gallery in Lincoln. And I'm going to have 3 pieces from the Smithsonian collection. So now I get to do this. So
Wow.
these are the 2.
Oh,
Oh.
my.
Stunning. I
This is
totally
an
want that Alexandrite.
This is the Alexandrite, right, Jackie?
That's gorgeous.
This is the same gem, but this is at night in incandescent light, and this is what it looks like in daylight.
Oh,
my
my.
goodness.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
That is so clear.
So we
So
talked about
beautiful.
Alexandrites before. We did an
Yeah.
Alexandrite, and then this is the topaz that they found.
Wow.
Stunning.
a red topaz.
Yeah,
Wow.
saturated red orange
Stunning.
topaz. I think I'm going to make
Gorgeous.
this one about 12 feet long and about 4.5 feet wide. I'm going to have it like this.
Oh,
That's
my.
beautiful.
Like
Yep, that way.
Yeah.
This is the Smithsonian collection that you're working on?
Yeah.
That's a,
And
those are
it's,
stunning.
Aren't they fabulous? So anyway, I'm hoping I get to chat with her, and if I do, I will release the video to you guys so you can see it.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
And if
Okay.
you have any questions you want me to ask her, you let me know. But Jackie, great. Congratulations on the progress on your work.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's awesome. That's
I am
awesome.
behind on the dime or the gem blocks though. I'll be honest.
There's no behind. There's no behind. I'm putting them out. You've got all the rest of your life to do them. It's all good.
Excellent.
Okay. Anybody have anything else they want to share? We haven't really heard from Mary or Elaine or.
No, I'm way behind, so
Yeah, there's no behind, you guys. Like I said, there's no behind. It's all good.
I just enjoyed the group.
Yeah.
yeah.
Same here.
Yes.
Good, good, good. All right. Well, we've gone about 25 minutes over our hour-long thing, but I've enjoyed this very much.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What are you all doing for the 4th of July?
Hmm.
Personally, we've got a little circle down in we're on a cul-de-sac, and we've got all sorts of little kids, and we're going to have a little cookout down in the cul-de-sac.
Hmm.
Used to do that When I lived.
Same
in-
thing,
Sounds like fun.
community cookout down at our little park at the end of our village.
Well, I
Nice.
wish you all a happy
Birthday,
4th
so
of
we're-
July.
Happy 4th of
Same
July.
to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
happy
Well,
4th.
our friend Elaine is from Canada, so she doesn't
Right.
celebrate the 4th of July. So how sweet of you to remember our birthday.
Yes, right.
Right.
Guatemala doesn't either.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
do you celebrate an Independence Day in Canada?
We had Canada Day, July 1st.
Yeah.
Well, you just
Oh,
had that,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, well,
Well,
it's
happy
close by.
Canada
I
Day.
just made 2 of my neighbors who are really good to me a pattern called O Canada, which is based on the Canadian flag, and something called crumb quilting, where you take your scrap bag and match one scrap to the other in a colorway
Yeah.
until you've made your fabric to make. Then you cut your maple leaf out of it. You cut the 2 sides, put a white piece of fabric behind the maple leaf and quilt it, and you've got a block or a banner
Oh,
or
nice.
table. So I just did 2 of those.
Mhm.
And
Oh. Say
the
again. what
precision glue was excellent, by the way, for
Good,
oh,
putting the binding on.
good,
That is good.
good. Crumb, CRUMB quilting,
The idea is you take your tiny pieces,
your crumbs.
Yeah.
your
Crumbs.
crumbs, and you sew similar size together until you get to a certain size, and then you're adding bigger pieces on it.
I love it.
Oh.
Improv quilting.
Improv
Yeah.
quilting.
At
Yeah.
its smallest.
And in Guatemala, are you doing anything 4th of July?
No, other than I know it's 4th of July, but they don't do 4th of July here. They do have they actually had some celebration this Monday, but I'm not sure what it is. They don't always tell you what it is, but they have it all. The banks are closed and
Are you one of many from the US who might get together and do something?
no. And actually, because Guatemala was during COVID, anybody over 65 wasn't even allowed out. So we can go out now, but you still have to wear masks here. And so, and there's certain parts of the country that are having kind of an influx up again of some of the COVID. So, with the United States Embassy, identifies those and asks us, of course, not to travel in those
Right.
areas. So, yeah.
We're
Or
just
US
starting to open up here.
It's good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
this
yeah.
yesterday was today is the first day that people can go and get haircuts,
Oh,
in-person shopping.
Yeah.
It's just, we're getting well vaccinated, so they're trying to open up again.
Nice.
Oh, wonderful.
So, Patricia, speaking of an influx, there is a sweet little beast over your upper right-hand shoulder. Right, the other right. Luna?
That's Luna. See.
So adorable.
She's
She's a
adorable.
really kitty
Hi,
cat. yeah.
Luna. All right. Okay, you guys. You guys, it's so good seeing you all. And thank you for sharing. And I'm going to let you go and enjoy your holidays. And
Okay.
happy sewing. We'll see you next month. Okay.
Thank
so
you.
Bye-bye, and thank you for all you give us.
Thanks to MJ.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much for your presentation.